Hello, welcome to the video. My name is Bentley James. Welcome to the Hammercast. We're doing a recorded shot today out here in beautiful BC. So today's talk is on the 5 traits of quality men. As I see them, there's more than 5 traits, but these are 5 important ones. You get these 5 dialed in, the rest come pretty easy, and these are pretty important. They'll get you most of the way where you need to be. So the first trait of quality man is self-reliance, being able to take care of yourself. So as I just did, I'll cut that shot in, but out here in the middle of nowhere and made myself a nice cup of espresso. So a quality man is self-reliant. He can take care of himself. He's financially stable if he has to be. He'll do what he has to do. He'll sacrifice what sacrifices need to be made, create a side hustle, second job. You do what you got to do. You don't rely on your friends or your family to help you out. You sacrifice and you do what you have to do. That's what quality men do. They take care of themselves. They don't expect others to take care of them for them. They're going to do it themselves. That's part of being a man. So, and part of being able to take care of yourself is some skills. So learn how to fix some basic things. You know, you don't have to be a master mechanic or a master plumber or house builder or something like that, but learn how to do the basic things around. You know, can you change your battery? Can you change a tire? Boost your car? Stuff like that. Just your basic stuff. The more you do, the more confident you get, the more reliable you become on yourself, not having to hire people to do things for you. You'll be able to just do them yourself. You'll learn as you go. So being able to take care of yourself, you know, fix some basic things is great, especially if you like to do stuff. I like to adventure, travel, out on the motorcycle. You're by yourself. The thing breaks down. Carry tools. Fix it. Do what you got to do. You know, being self-reliant and being able to fix some things is a very, very good life skill to have. It's knowledge nobody can ever take away from you. If things go sideways, you know, you can always figure out how to do it yourself. So another good take care of yourself is, you know, learn some kind of a combat skill. You know, whether it be boxing, kickboxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, Krav Maga, something like that. Just something so you can take care of yourself, defend yourself if you need to. You know, you want to be somewhat dangerous. You know, the world is a dangerous place. So having the ability to stand up for yourself and take care of yourself is a very, very important skill. And quality men, you know, they have the capacity to be dangerous, but they keep that under control. And that's a very good quality to have. People will know that they can rely on you. You know you can rely on yourself. You'll build a better band of brothers with something like that, with skills like that. And you'll meet some great people, get some good friends. So another one is some basic survival skills. You know, I realize most people live in the cities nowadays and you don't really have to worry about it. Remember the beginning of COVID, you know, store shelves were running empty, things were getting a little low. Everybody was worried what they were going to do. I wasn't. I live 2.5 hours away from the mountains. I know how to fish. I know how to hunt. Worst case scenario, I'm going to eat, no problem. Wasn't really that big of a concern as far as I was concerned. You know, running out of toilet paper, minor issue. Most people were panicking. Oh my God, what are we going to do? We run out of toilet paper. When you run out of toilet paper, what do you have at home beside you? Most people have a shower. There's not really much of a problem. People made a problem out of something that wasn't really there. So anyhow, and part of that is have a backup plan. You know, what are you going to do if something goes down like that? You know, do you have some food in the freezer? Do you have some canned food on supplies for a couple of days? Something like that. Just your basic stuff. You know, if you want to get a little more survival, go camping. You know, learn how to do that. So when people ask me, how did you learn how to do the camping? Well, I grew up on a farm. So I grew up kind of in the bush. Did it most of my life. It was pretty second nature for me. But when people ask me how to learn it, I say just start simple. You know, take your car, take what you think you're going to need, and go find a place and, you know, either camp out of your car, campground or something like that, or get a little more creative and go out into the wilderness. Park your car, walk a few hundred yards in, and just try surviving. You know, you'll learn very quickly what you do need and what you don't need. You'll know what you need to bring next time. You'll know what you need. And as long as you know that, you can GTFO if you need to. So having that kind of a skill is a very good idea. And, you know, and with that comes having a backup plan. Have a place where things really go sideways, you know where you can go. You have friends you can get a hold of, and you guys are going to be a band of brothers, and you're going to be able to help take care of each other and, you know, form your group and do what you've got to do. So, and the next a next key thing, this is very key for a trait of high quality men, is integrity. Integrity is incredibly important. So having integrity gets you the right kinds of friends. It just does. You know, when you have integrity, good people want to associate with you. Bad people generally don't, because they know they can't take advantage of you because you have integrity. So having that is a very high quality thing. Develop that, work on it. It is a very, very important skill. So, and having integrity gets you, as well as the right kinds of friends, gets you noticed at work. So, you know, you'll get promotions and stuff because you have that integrity. You have the qualities. Having good integrity is a quality of a leader, and people promote leaders. And integrity is a very high quality thing for leaders. So it's just a very good trait to have. And the other thing is, if you decide you want to start a business, people are going to want to do business with you if you have integrity. If something goes wrong, as it inevitably will in life, things go wrong. If you have a repair business and you fix something and somebody calls you and it failed and went wrong, something went wrong. Okay, what do we have to do to fix it? What do I need to do to make this right? You know, if you have that attitude of, okay, if something went wrong, what do we need to do to make it right? What do we need to do to make you happy? That will be a repeat customer. They'll recommend you to people. And that's a great recommendation. Yeah, guy come and did this and there was a problem. You know, I called him up and said there was a problem, and he didn't stop at nothing. He took care of it. He made sure that it was fixed, made sure that I was happy, and all was good. That's a reputation that people want to do business with. It's a reputation people want to be around. So a very good thing if you want to start your own business. So, and when you have integrity, you won't allow those who don't have integrity to be around you, because you know the value of it. You have it, you know the value of it. You won't put up with people who don't have any. And so the one sacrifice with having really good integrity and expecting it of the people you're around and you surround yourself with is you're going to end up with a smaller circle of friends, but it'll be a much better circle of friends. So, you know, I would rather have a smaller circle, like they say, the circle will be smaller, but the quantity will be better, or the quality will be better. And quality is always far better than quantity. Having 2 or 3 very good, reliable friends with huge integrity that you know no matter what have your back, it's worth way more than having 20 flakes. You know, I could have 100 flakes, I could care less. I'd rather be alone. So that brings us to the next point. Next trait of high quality men is consistency. When you have integrity, you're consistent. You do the right thing. You know, it's consistent people are dependable people. When you're dependable, people like you. They'll gravitate towards you. Consistency is key. If you have a goal in mind, consistently working at it every day. Doesn't matter how big the goal is. If you have the goal and you're consistently working at it, you'll eventually achieve it. But when you're not consistent, I'm going to take today off, and then I'm going to take tomorrow off, because it's just easy to put it off. When you're consistent and you're consistently attacking your goal and consistently working towards it, you will achieve it. And then you can be outcome independent. It doesn't matter. You know you're going to get there. It's just a matter of time. It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow. But then when you get there, everybody's going to look at you and think you're an overnight success. They're not going to realize the work you put in to get where you are. So, you know, consistency builds good habits. And these habits pay off basically like compound interest. When you're consistent and you're consistently working at things, it's this great espresso. See, it's really good to be self-reliant. You get to treat yourself with really good things. So when you're consistent, these habits, they pay off because you're constantly doing them. You get better at them. You get faster. You get more efficient. You start to realize what you do need to do and what you don't need to do. You learn what's important and what's not. And you cut the unimportant stuff out, and you become more focused and you become more productive. It's just a much better life all the way around. So, you know, over time, consistency is going to produce the results you're looking for. So it's just a good thing to have, good quality. Which brings us to our next point, which is be purpose-driven. You know, define your purpose. It doesn't matter what it is, we all have our own. Find your purpose and focus on it. You know, sometimes takes some time to figure it out, but stay consistent at trying to figure out your purpose. You'll know you found your purpose when it's all you can think about. It's the only thing you want to do. I got to do this thing. For me, was starting this channel, was helping people. helping people better themselves is my purpose. Like helping you guys become better men, that's very important to me. It's my purpose. I love doing this. So this is all very new to me, but I could do this every day, all day long, just for fun. So, and when you found your purpose, you develop it. Develop that purpose and you figure out how to monetize it. And then you chase it with hyper diligence. When you become diligent at your purpose and focused on it and consistently work on it, you'll achieve it. You'll achieve wildest things beyond your wildest imagination. So, that's the path that I'm on. I hope you're on it too. Let's get there together. Let's keep going. So, and when you find your purpose, you'll find peace and happiness, because it's what you want to do. You just don't care. Nothing else matters. So, finding your purpose and being on it is very beneficial. And we're going to do 5 today. The 5th one is be a master of your emotions. So you're a man. Men think with logic. And that's how you should act and process and deal with situations and problems, is logically. So, now understand what I said. I said be a master of your emotions. I didn't say don't have them. I didn't say be unemotional. Don't confuse what I'm saying. So when you feel something or someone has set you off, just breathe, relax, do an internal monologue, do an internal dialogue, just do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the emotional wave is passed, and you can actually look at the problem, look at the situation, look at whatever it is, and you can deal with it logically. You'll deal with it better that way. You'll get more consistent results, and it'll be dealt with properly. You react emotionally, and you're probably going to make a mistake. So by slowing down, by mastering your emotions, by taking the time and figuring it out properly, you're going to deal with the problem quickly, and you're going to deal with it much better, and it's not going to come back and bite you in the backside. So, let that emotional wave pass, think about it logically, and move on. So, and if it's something really big and it sets you off, it's not a big deal to say, hold on, I need a minute to process this properly. That's going to gain you some respect, because that shows that you're not just reacting to your emotions and thinking about it instantly. You're actually thinking about the problem. You need a minute to think it through, because the emotions are kind of tugging you one way, but you want to make sure you're doing it properly. So hold on a minute. I need a minute to process this properly. I think this hit me wrong. I got to figure it out. Give me a second. You do that, and people will give you that time. And if they don't respect your time, and they don't deserve your time. So be insistent on that. You're a man. You're in control of yourself. Nobody demands and tells you what to do. You take that minute. Whether they'll give it to you or not, you take it. It's your right. Take it. So, and if in your journeys you happen to find someone to love, be good to them. You find somebody of quality, be good to them. Just because you're a master of your emotions doesn't mean you need to hide them from them. But be careful with them. Be smart. So if you find somebody that's good to love them. Be that rock for a woman, because women deal with things emotionally. Let their emotional wave crash against you as a rock, and you be there and be solid. That will give them comfort and reassurance to know that they can go ahead and let their emotional wave crash all they want. You're there, you're solid. You're going to take that couple of seconds to just breathe, logically think it through, and deal with it. And she can let her emotions get away, and it doesn't matter. She knows you've got her back. And trust me, she'll love you even more for that. So, and the one thing to remember is men and women love differently. So just remember that. Let her deal with her emotions her way. You deal with yours your way. And if you have to, tell her that. Say, I'm a man. I deal with things differently. I think differently. I love differently. So, but be that rock that she can crash against emotionally, and be in control. Like I said, it'll give her that inner security she's really looking for. So that's about the advice that I got for today. So if this resonated with you or gave you anything, or you think it'll help somebody else, please share this. Do me a favor, I'm new at this. like and subscribe. Link down below is my Patreon. I'm new at this. I'm not a monetized channel, so if you could help me out, that'd be fantastic. Join my Patreon channel member. Be fantastic. And like I say, like and subscribe. If you got some friends that would need this information or would be good, I'd appreciate it if you shared it off with them. Let's build this audience. Let's get this going. Thanks a lot. This is Bentley James for the Hammercast. Have a great day. Enjoy the waterfall. It's part of being a man. Sometimes you have to stop, smell the roses, listen to the waterfall. Some days you just got to be happy and dance. Have a great day. Talk to you later.